National Advisory Group in Washington, said the Clinton administration's insistence that fair housing statutes be obeyed was something they had tried to get other administrations to do for years.
And so this current president makes even more enemies among the rich and powerful, manufacturers and industrialists, drug companies and insurance firms, doctors and medical conglomerates, and investment property owners, all people with money and influence. As observed earlier, it looked for Clinton to have a tough time staying in office.
Even at this time, April 1994, the pressure is mounting against him.
Does your April 9th, 1994 edition of the newspaper tell you anything else about the human race?
Well, on page A14, here's a picture of a Russian political leader brandishing his fists. Underneath the photograph is a news story headline, Zhirinovsky assaults colleagues in parliament. The article notes that Vladimir Zhirinovsky got into another fistfight yesterday, beating up a political opponent and screaming in his face, "I'll have you rot in jail. I'll tear your beard out hair by hair."
And you wonder why nations go to war?
Oh, man.
Here is a major leader of a massive political movement, and in the halls of Parliament, he has to prove his manhood by beating up his opponents? Yours is a very primitive race, where strength is all you understand. There is no true law on your planet. True law is natural law. Inexplicable and not needed to be explained or taught. It is observable. True law is that law by which the people freely agree to be governed because they are governed by it naturally. Their agreement is therefore not so much an agreement as it is a mutual recognition of what is so. Those laws don't have to be enforced. They already are enforced by the simple expedient of undeniable consequence. Let me give you an example. Highly evolved beings do not hit themselves on the head with a hammer because it hurts. They also don't hit anyone else on the head with a hammer for the same reason. Evolved beings have noticed that if you hit someone else with a hammer, that person gets hurt. If you keep doing it, that person gets angry. If you keep getting him angry, he finds a hammer of his own and eventually hits you back. Evolved beings therefore know that if you hit someone else with a hammer, you are hitting yourself with a hammer. It makes no difference if you have more hammers or a bigger hammer. Sooner or later, you're going to get hurt. This result is observable. Now, unevolved beings, primitive beings, observe the same thing. They simply don't care. Evolved beings are not willing to play the one with the biggest hammer wins. Primitive beings play nothing else.